Hey, good morning. It's Tony here at Smart Toyota in Madison, Wisconsin. Hey, today's vehicle video, I've got a brand new 2022 Toyota GR86 Premium Edition. Today's video, I'm going to walk around the exterior, check out all the great new features on Toyota's little sports car. So let's swing around up front here and begin with the front end on the GR86 Premium. So for 2022, they made a lot of changes to this vehicle. New headlight design and style. These are a complete LED headlight package. I'll turn off the overhead lights here in just a couple minutes and show you these in the dark. But LED projector style headlights, automatic high beams, automatic on and off. They're self-leveling lights as well. We've got LED marker lamps and daytime running lights as well. And then down here in the lower bumper, we've got active flares here, vents that go into the front wheels here and allow air to flow over the brakes to cool them. This is all matte black ABS finish. It does have some extra texturing along the side, so Toyota really spent some time with the style and the aesthetics of this vehicle. We've got a black mesh front grille with the GR badging up front, and then we also have the large Toyota badge here, as well as the dynamic radar cruise control sensors behind the badges up front. Super low front end on this, so be careful going in and out of driveways and parking lots and such, because it will scratch the front end pretty darn easily. Really a great looking front end on this. Super clean and not a lot of harsh lines up front. Smooth and should be pretty quiet at high speeds in terms of the wind noise. Now this one's on hold right now for inspection, and then you can see the sensors up there in the windshield for your safety settings, so your dynamic radar cruise control, pedestrian detection, lane departure, and all of those great safety features, which of course are super important on a car like this. So here's a nice side profile look at the GR86 for 2022, and the body lines have really changed. Now I think the chassis is still the same, but the body lines themselves have changed. They've added these huge active vents on the side, and then this GR applique right here, that's an extra charge. It's oversized. When you pull this off, it's a smaller version of the same thing. This is an extra charge. I think it's $159 or $169. Take a look in the comments and I'll have the exact dollar amount. So here's those all new wheels that they've put on it. A super wide open spoked wheel, which is going to let the air flow through and cool down these disc brakes. Much better ventilated disc brakes up front, twin piston calipers up front, a super high quality tire, so that's going to be a Michelin tire on there. And then the size on this one's a 215/40 series, so super low profile tire, and that's going to be an 18-inch wheel. So that is going to ride pretty firm, but that's what you want at high speeds. And then you can see this tread pattern on here for high-speed driving as well. There is a marker light right here on the side, which you'll see when I turn off the lights and walk around it all together. Heading down the side, we've got these gloss black outside mirror. They're kind of a metallic. They do fold in like so, and then they also break away to minimize damage if somebody clips it with a bike or shopping cart or what have you. Heated outside mirrors, and then we have blind spot monitoring. There's little lights here on the inside of the mirrors for that. Color to match door handle with the smart keyless entry system, and then the rocker panels have been all redesigned. You can see they're a much lower swooping rocker panel. There is a protective applique here as well to protect against stone dings and such, but you can see how it's designed to make the airflow up and over the back wheels. Disc brakes across the back, of course, and then they have some vortex generators on the back of the fender flares as well. And here we begin to see that huge new shark fin antenna. Now that is very functional on a car like this because this is a rear-wheel drive car, and so at high speeds it's designed to put down pressure on the back wheels to give you better traction and better handling at high speeds. Take a look at the rear of the 86. So we've got an LED third brake light here. Here's your backup camera, button to open the trunk right there. Of course, you can use your key fob as well. And then they've got gloss black trim up and over here. Huge Toyota badging, GR86 chrome badge. And as we slide into the trunk, be sure and catch the later part of the video. I'll dive inside. But I wanted to show you this bumper applique. You can barely see it, but it does say GR86 there. And you can see the trunk opens nice and wide. It's not a very big trunk, but as big as you'd expect out of a little sports car like this. Here's your backup sensors for your parking assist. Kind of a charcoal gray trim down here. This is all ABS plastic, and then very similar to what you'd see on a Formula car with the third brake light down here and your backup lights here. And then these beautiful dual exhaust pipes sticking out the back. There's your exhaust running along and then coming out this way here. So it's not a true dual exhaust system, but it comes out the back as a dual exhaust pipes. So let's go ahead up front. Oh, before I do that, I almost forgot about these tail lights. These are really great. They're LED tail lights all the way around and LED backup lights, gloss black trim up over the top, and then the Vortex generators here, and your gas door is right here on the passenger side, which makes it really safe if you run out of gas out on the highway. You're not standing out in traffic putting gas in your car. So let's go ahead up front. We'll pop the hood, take a look at the all-new engine for 2022. So for 2022, the GR86 has a new engine as well. Of course, it's more powerful. So Toyota no longer tries to conceal the fact that this is a Subaru engine. In fact, it's marked right there on the top of the engine. So no surprises, that's what you get. The Subaru 2.4 liter, 4-cylinder gasoline engine. This one's going to go ahead and put out 200, and I believe it's 28 horsepower this year, so a bump in horsepower. It's connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so you can see actually the transmission coming out the back. So no CVT. It's a 6-speed automatic traditional transmission, electronically controlled. We have a multi-link rear suspension, and then up front they did a little extra on the front suspension. It's a GR circuit tuned coil spring front suspension, shock absorbers. They've got iron front knuckles, and the rear suspension members are also does have a stabilizer bar, and you can see these extra rigidity bars or body bars here that actually stiffen up the front as well. So this car is going to handle really nice out on the track, that's for sure. Now the engine and the transmission on all Toyotas have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, no deductible. And then of course every Toyota comes with Toyota Care, so that covers your basic maintenance, your oil changes, your fluid top offs, all of those things, and your tire rotation covered for 2 years, 25,000 miles, and that will literally save you thousands of dollars. Of course, if you do decide to change your own oil, the design of this engine makes it super easy because your oil filter is right there and your oil fill is right there, so it's super easy to do it yourself. But for the first 2 years, 25,000 miles, let Toyota take care of it, and you'll save quite a bit of money. Now the fuel economy on this one, 21 city, 31 out on the highway. That gives you a combined fuel economy of 25 miles per gallon. So pretty good fuel economy out of a performance style sport coupe, And for 2021, they really did a lot of great things, not only with the styling, but working with Gazoo Racing. That's where the GR comes from. They did a lot of great suspension and engine tuning for it as well.